Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll find out a way that Troy University's University Relations Office is helping social media for businesses in the area. And my guest today is Director of University Relations, Matt Clower. Matt, thanks for joining me here today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
And obviously your main job is, media relations and press for the university. But what you're doing here is you're giving a workshop on social media to kind of educate people, businesses in the area on how to use it. Give me a little bit more detail about exactly what's going on here.
Sure. So what we're doing is we're offering a 3-part seminar series in April at the Montgomery campus. It's going to be April 5th, 12th, and 19th at Whitley Hall there on the Montgomery campus. And this is a course that's going to be of special interest to anybody that is doing social media on behalf of a business or organization. We're really targeting how you can leverage social media to reach the public with whatever your message is and get the most out of your social media efforts.
Now, we're talking about social media. What platforms are you going to be touching on? Just the big ones across the board? What can people expect if they're going in there and going in to be a part of this? So.
Absolutely. We're going to probably touch briefly on almost every platform that you could imagine, but with a special emphasis on what I consider to be the big 3 that every business needs to be on: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those 3 platforms are where the vast majority of your audience is going to be. But we're going to learn a little bit about them all, about platforms like Pinterest and how even like Snapchat is starting to come into play as something that a business might want to use. Every social media platform is different. It reaches different demographics and different audience. And so that's really going to be one of the key lessons, is understanding which platform is best for your company and the message that you're trying to tell.
And now, for some of the people out there, they may have just heard a foreign language. All of those terms and phrases there, the social media platforms that you and I and many others are familiar with, but there may be many people out there that are novices that have no clue. Is this something that's going to be beneficial to them that they want to be a part of?
Absolutely. The curriculum is set up to go through a beginner, intermediate, and advanced course over the 3 courses. So it'll really take you, if you're a total novice, if like you said, this is a totally foreign world to you, it'll take you from really just understanding the fundamentals of what social media is, all the way to more advanced skills like juggling multiple platforms and coming up with a content strategy and all of that. So I think there's going to be something in it for everybody.
And you said this is kind of geared towards businesses and organizations. So how is it geared towards them, and how is it going to benefit these business organizations to learn how to use social media?
Sure. Well, the fact of the matter is, in today's world, social media is not an option if you're a business. It's a fundamental part of your ability to communicate with the public, just the same way having a website is now. And so everybody that has a business, whether it's a small organization, small mom and pop shop, whether it's a nonprofit organization, whether it's a huge corporation, you're going to need some type of social media platform in order to further communicate with the public. And so this is hopefully going to equip the people that are within those businesses that are tasked with running these things with the knowledge to do it the best they can.
And this is the first time you've done this in Montgomery, but it's not the first time that you've put on this seminar. You did one on the Dothan campus prior to this. So what was the response in Dothan, and what have you kind of learned that I guess people are needing to learn about in this forum?
Absolutely, yeah. We had a pretty successful rollout of this last fall in the Dothan area, where we had several members of the community representing everything from nonprofit business to media to higher education all came together to take this course and learn about it. So it was a great cross-section of the community, and we were looking to expand it to Montgomery and maybe even other areas in the future as it grows. Some of the things that I feel like people that I feel like people need is just really kind of taking away some of the feeling of being overwhelmed by social media. Social media changes constantly. It's such a fast-paced thing that people sometimes they feel like they don't know where to start and they don't know what the current trends are. And so what I hope to do with this class is really just kind of demystify it and help people understand that it's not as complicated as it seems. If you come into it with a plan, some goals in mind of what you want to accomplish, and take it step by step, you can really see good results.
And hopefully that anyone who takes part in this will be able to help benefit their business organization by learning through this. Now, if anyone is interested in taking part of this, what can they do to sign up for it?
Sure. The best thing to do is go online to troy.edu/CE. You'll see over there on the right, it'll have the link for the social media seminar series, and that'll take you right through the process to sign up.
And there are 3 sessions, and you mentioned there you can take all 3 or individuals. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah, you can sign up for individual classes for $45 each, or you could take the entire series for $99, which is really the best value. And even if you feel like maybe you really are only interested in that latter ones, I would encourage you to consider signing up for the whole thing, because there'll be great opportunities for discussion, to meet other people doing social media, and I really think you'll benefit from the whole course.
Well, here's hoping some folks out there benefit from the courses. I want to thank you for joining me today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.